Hello. In this lecture, you're going to learn why so many companies get their copy the wrong way round. I'm going to share with you a handy technique for avoiding what I like to call all about me syndrome. And I'm going to share with you a neat trick based on an old sales secret that you can apply to literally anything you ever write again. So let's get started. People aren't interested in you, they're interested in themselves. This is a quote I want you to keep in mind as we're going through this chapter. Now, before we get started, let me ask you a question. Have you got one of those friends that's always talking about themselves? I have. They always manage to steer the conversation back to them. It's so frustrating, don't you think? Unfortunately, this is what a lot of companies do when they're writing to their customers. I call it all about me syndrome. Maybe you do it in your writing too. Who knows, you might be surprised. Let's have a look with a copy mission. What I want you to do is imagine that you own a gym. Let's call it Avocado Fitness. Now I want you to have a go at writing a couple of paragraphs of sales copy to promote it to your customers. Your goal is to make the gym sound as appealing as possible. So pause the video now and write about 30 to 40 words to make your gym sound really appealing for your imaginary website. See you back here in a minute. How did you get on? If you're like most people, you'll have written something a bit like this. Avocado Fitness is the UK's leading gym with a wide range of fitness classes. We are proud of our instructors and unrivaled expertise. We are passionate about our revolutionary approach and we take great pride in our state-of-the-art facilities. The problem with this is it's all about your company and not about your customer. So it's hard for people to get excited about joining your gym because they can't visualise what's in it for them. Notice how it uses the word we a lot. This is a dead giveaway. And it's the mistake way too many businesses make when they're writing their sales copy. Let me show you another version. And by the way, please don't worry if your copy isn't exactly the same as mine. The key is just to shift the focus so it's away from you as a company and more towards what your customers' goals are. So let me show you mine. When you join Avocado Fitness, you'll find only the most cutting-edge classes. The instructors you'll meet know exercise inside out, so set your goals as high as you like. And when you join our gym, you'll find everything is fresh out of the lab, so you can refresh your workout as often as you like. This one knocks the other one out of the park, doesn't it? It's much more compelling. See how instead of talking about the company, the main focus is on you, the reader. So there's a lot more of the word you in there and less we. Did you switch the focus too? If so, good job. If you didn't, don't worry, you're going to get another chance to practice this at the end of the lecture. So when you're writing your copy, use less of the we language, things like we are, we will, we believe, and substitute it for more you language. Things like you'll get, you'll find, you can, that sort of thing. It's a handy technique that's going to transform your copy. WIIFM, otherwise known as What's in It for Me. This acronym is basically the question everybody has in their heads when they're reading your copy. They're thinking, what can I get out of this? Even if that's on a subconscious level. And it's a neat trick based on an old sales secret that you can use to avoid all about me syndrome. And when I say everyone is thinking it, I mean literally everybody, whether they're reading about dog treats or bicycle tyres or online file storage. They're wondering what that product or service can do for them on a personal level. It's a universal truth you can apply to pretty much everything you will ever write again, whether it's an email, a web page, a report, any kind of sales and marketing copy. And when you use it, your writing will be 100% more interesting to your reader because it puts you directly into your customer's shoes, so you can more easily write for their needs, wants, and challenges. Why not try using WIIFM in your next email? Instead of writing it all about you, try reframing it so it's using less we language and more you language. And then it becomes more about what your customer wants rather than what you want. And just see what happens. Okay, let's recap what you've just learned. You've just learned how to write customer-focused copy by using more you language. You've learned the importance of switching your mindset to what's in it for me, to WIIFM. And you've learned how to put yourself in your customer's shoes to write more compelling copy. I hope you found this lecture useful and already feel like you're getting excellent value for money. Next up, I challenge you to a bonus mission. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, and I really hope you do, is to make the copy more compelling by applying the what's in it for me principle you've just learned. See you there.